I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back, smack you with my mighty tackle. Bones will pop, snap, and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment has to begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood 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 to roll.
Let's go. It's time for Rebel playoffs, and I did not get the screen right in the background. Whoops. Let's skip away from all of that as we get ready for Rebel playoffs right here with MisspelledTrees. The MisspelledTrees return, going up against Mongoose's Loose's win or lose. I think he's going to want to start now. He's been sitting patiently ready to go for a minute, so I'm just going to message him and say, ready when you are. Going to hit the expense mistakes and we can look at the teams in game. All right, well, if we do end up losing and we need to redraft, at least we've got a big fat bank behind us. Let's drop Goose that message. Let's do it. Let's go. Rebel quarterfinals. We are trying to defend our Rebel Season 2 title against the, I think, possibly the only person ever to have won Rebel twice. Mongoose Loose is a two-time champion from the Blood Bowl 2 days of Rebel. And we are talking about the days back then when there were a lot more players than there are now as well. I mean, still I think the biggest online Blood Bowl league with about 250 players, but back then it was more like, I keep saying it was definitely over 800 for a while. I think it was close to 1,000. Someone else has won twice, says Mr. Christie, but believe Goose the only one to have won twice with the same team. Interesting. Let's Goose has not immediately hit send. There we go. Let's go and look at the teams. What did we go in? Thank you, Mr. Christie, and hi. Just to reiterate, there is a pinned message, but please no backseating. This is a league quarterfinal, and yeah, Rebel's pretty serious on that stuff. So, but yes, I super excited to play this game. Mongoose, for those of you who know Rebel, will need no introduction, but for those of you who don't, was not only a really good player, and I feel like Mongoose is one of those players I've always felt like is one of like the players, because like I've only ever really seen him play competitively in Rebel. Like I feel like he's not known outside of Rebel, but I've always thought he's a really good player, and sometimes wanted him to go and do other competitions so other people could see how good he is. But as well as being a really good player, he used to do the Monday night REL, which was the recap show for the North American Conference back again in the Rebel heydays, and so quite a well-known person in the community. Now does the second helping show for the ZFL, and in fact, trying not to talk about it too much because on YouTube don't want to do any spoilers if people are seeing things out of order, but this is the second game of a massive double feature really with Mongoose, because I just played him in the ZFL as well, and that was a really fun game too. So yes, let's have a quick look at our teams now. MisspelledTrees return are missing 50% of our superstar war dancer tandem, and it's a pretty important one for this game. We're missing our mighty bow tackle on Elga Day, so we've just got Lady Good Day for the war dancers. Other than that, the team I think is at full health. We've got our tree, we've got the catcher, we've got the one turn that is, we've got two more catchers, we've got a bit of mighty bow still even without Elga Day, we've got a wrestle, and we now have a dirty player on English Breaks Far, so We've got the proper stomper, but we do not have any tackle anywhere on the team, which is pretty important because this human team has an elf one-turner, like an actual elf one-turner, a human catcher with up movement, up agility, and sprint. So that's a one push, as good as an elf one-turner. A very, very, very good player to have on a human team. The blitz core is a little bit undeveloped, but the two they've got are really good. I think Goose has been doing randoms because these aren't so expensive. Really like the sneaky grab in here as well as the juggernaut. It's a really useful player. Another guard, mighty blow. They haven't got tackle on the mighty blow, which is nice, but they have got tackle on the throw, which is also movement up. Got a couple of halflings here as well. And just for those of you who do follow the ZFL, a little nod to the ZFL here from Mongoose, testing me to see if I will hit Dancel Saunders by putting Dancel Saunders from my ZFL team onto his Rebel team, which is very sneaky. I did respond, for those of you again who know ZFL, by putting Diesel in response to his Diesel on my team. So a little bit of ZFL continuation going on. They're going to get 345,000 in inducements because humans are cheap. Hey, Mrs. Fez, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Haring Zord, the father of Rebel, as well as ZFL. Sage also won twice in Chaos team. And this is exactly the inducements I thought we'd probably see. It is Griff and Cindy, an absolutely monstrous pair to deal with. What extra sucks about not having Elgaday is that Elgaday has Dauntless as well as the Tackle Mighty Bow, so is easily the best answer I have to Griff. So I really haven't got the answers I want against Griff, which is going to make this a lot tougher. I don't really know what I'm doing about Griff. I haven't got any good answers to Griff, which is exactly what I feared in this game, if I'm being honest. Like, if Goose takes Griff, what the hell do I do about it? He's going to challenge me to find out. We will at least stick our one-turn tandem of thrower and catcher somewhere safe. But yeah, I have a bad feeling for this game, to be honest with you. I thought as soon as I saw the matchup without the Mighty tackle, I thought this is going to be rough. But you play the game and see what happens, and sometimes Blood Bowl surprises you. So I actually think if we're putting one catcher forward, we might as well put both catchers forward, protect the wrestle. The frenzy in the middle. Maybe even push the wrestle out in case we get the kick up here somewhere. Can we go with our kits? I think we can go with our kits rather than the blue-red. But, you know, I've also been saying for a little while recently, like, we did win last season in Rebel, so if our time is up for the luck, if it was time for us to run out of luck, then fair enough. I'm definitely super, super excited to be playing Mongoose in a playoff game, because back when Goose was winning Rebel twice, I was still definitely nowhere near as good at Blood Bowl as I am now, and so it was like one of the people I watched and was like, oh, it's so good. So like super cool to be like in playoffs and playing against Goose now. Super cool that Goose is back in playoffs all this time later. Like, I know he's had I think several children since then, definitely at least one child. So like his life's got busier and probably plays a bit less Blood Bowl, but yeah, cool to see him around and being awesome as he is. I'm really glad I could help you get your child from school, Gerazimo. We did do a public service announcement earlier. Let's do one more because it's that time still. If you're watching this and you have children, are you sure you're not supposed to be picking one of them up right now? Where are your children? It is school run time in the UK. It seemed like several people in chat were not sure about whether they had children and whether they needed picking up. I don't know, Collie, do you? Who knows? All right, so Cindy is off, which I expected for the offense. Griff is on. Boy, dealing with Griff on that catch is going to be so hard. No tackle. Let's see what happens. High kick. Depends if they've got after-school stuff. Blood Bowl that. School run time is not one absolute time.
An interesting team. I'm sure perfectly good punctual service just as well.
Just heard a massive goddamn shouting their home already. I'm not doing school runs. Savage. All right, so they've got one down and ready to be stomped on. And they've not got down the catcher nicely. They did make the catch on the high kick either, so maybe we'll find an opportunity there. No bribes. The one thing with them taking Griff and Cindy was no bribes happened, so that's something. But that is the first down. So we started with 13 elves and we are already on 12. And we could very quickly be on 11. So yeah, this is one of many concerns I had for this game, is the high possibility of this happening. I did not like this matchup at all when I saw it on paper. What's upsetting is that Goose actually had an ogre, and I think that ogre is MNG'd, and I think that ogre being on would have been much better for me. Yeah. So immediately our bench is gone. On turn one, our entire bench is gone. So yeah, this is about as bad as it could have started. That is about as bad as it could have started. Not what we wanted. Not a removal. I have to say, if I hadn't lost 2 players right away, I'd like to put more pressure on this, but I did lose 2 players right away. God, that's rough. 2 Cas. Like, I was really hoping we'd get away with a KO or something there, but 2 Cas on turn 1. Like, all of the safety net is gone immediately, and they're going to keep fouling. There's a real chance we end up bailing out on this drive really early and just playing with 1 turn. It's not a fun way to play. Especially when they've got a great 1 turn of their own. It's also like really neutralises my ability to use my own fouler. God, no KOs at all. Hate that. Hate when it's straight to Cas with no KOs. Okay, no foul this turn at least. Tree stream chat sent to football parents. I'm sorry, I will not be able to keep up with chat this game. Always the way in playoff games, so I'm sorry for everything I missed, but there is no way when I'm concentrating for a playoff game I'm gonna be tuned into all the stuff. Okay, keeping that ball very, very safe and deep. Okay, something back, that's good. It's just a lineman, but for the drive, it's definitely good to have something off. Make it a little bit less of an uneven fight right away. What was it, Dancel? Oh my god, I didn't even see it. It's not the real Dancel Saunders. It's Guy Dancel Saunders. It's some guy who renamed himself Dancel Saunders, trying to be like everyone's favourite Blood Bowl player. It's another removal. At least it's just a KO this time. Still though, 8 players on turn 3. Not good. Definitely not good. Okay. Do we put any pressure on here? Problem is, if I send something forward, it could just get fouled. It's really the crux of my issue here. Like, they know Goose knows exactly what he's doing. He's looking to pick pieces off and then foul them, I guess. But if I don't put any pressure on, counterpoint, he's going to keep doing that anyway. Disappointed. So that would be a 7+ to break armor without the dirty player. Not sure if it's sensible or not, being honest. Okay, no armor break at least means it's not sent off, so. I felt like if I just sent one player forward, that player was just getting gang fouled. So at least this way, like, it's actual pressure. But they're still just going to gang foul this. But that ball is not safe where it is. So they've at least got to think about that. Hey, Sino Studio. Okay. Just a stun. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Oh well. Turn 4. At some point, they're going to have to start thinking about moving forward. They've got quite a lot of speed. shame. Okay. Where is the bets? Nice. Good punch in, Lady G'day. Movement nine's. Movement nine's a heck of a thing, like getting all the way back here. Nice. Like you definitely can knock that down with Griff, but knocking that down keeps you here for a turn, and then we're on turn 6. Kind of hoping we can force them to overstretch themselves at some point.
You know, I may actually say something witty and insightful. Just waiting for the players and the coach to do something. Anything! Please! Just be interested.
Oh, that's exciting, Mrs. Fez. Good luck. Fouls first. Gets KO. Gets caught. Does get caught. Amazing. Oh boy, now this is interesting. Now this is interesting. I need to slow down here and not rush this turn. So we have a tree hit on Griff, which could open up the hit on the ball. That guard is there, which is a bit annoying. Is there anything more clever we could do here? Like we could get a hit on this. Or we could just hit that way. Is it definitely right to go after the ball here? I don't think we're going to get better than an uphill on the ball. Because of the guard. Like maybe there's an argument for just hitting this on 3 dice. Hitting that, staying in front. I don't know, though, like there's going to be so few chances to hit Griff. If we get the power here, it just changes everything. I think you've got to play for the upside on that. Route is fine. Get the power. Like if we remove Griff, like that's game changing. Do not remove Griff. Sad times. But we can still. I still don't know if we go for the ball here, right? So it's uphill. The uphill has got a 1 in 4. I mean, it's not terrible, a 1 in 4 chance, and we could just score if we get it. Maybe we are. Maybe we do have to go for it. Maybe we do. Oh, okay. Do you know what I should have done? I should have gone for it with the Juggernaut Frenzy, and then I would have got it into a 1 dice on the second hit. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I said I was going to not go too quickly, and I think I did go too quickly in the end, but that's okay still. Not the end of the world. Still a nice pow. Very nice armor break. And KO. If we don't break armor, we're not getting sent off anyway. And it's Griff. fine.
Can't argue with that call, can you? They've got the advantage. And there is
Okay, no power there's nice. Like, the good thing is here, like, we're getting to the point where the humans have to rush. The bad thing is they've got an elf, like an elf one-turner, so they can rush pretty effectively. Like, when I say rush, I don't mean, like, rush action. I just mean, like, they're going to have to move quite fast. But yeah, they've got an elf one-turner and they've got Griff, which gives them a lot of speed. Oh my God, is it Mrs. Fez's birthday? Happy birthday, Mrs. Fez. I am so sorry, guys. I really, like, I'm just not going to see a lot of chat because big game requires concentration, but that is awesome. Happy birthday. Everyone in the Blood Bowl community is 29, so I'm assuming it's your 29th. As always. Everyone in the Blood Bowl community is forever 29. I looked away for a second, I missed it. That was a rush by Griff and a snake. Oh my God. Okay, well, this ball is now hittable again. And more than that, Goose only has 2 turns to score from here. Textbook Griff. Oh, this is so hard though, because it's still only a 1 dice, right? That can still score really easily. There you go. Could do the rush here and go 1 dice into 1 dice, give yourself 2 goes at it. Or you go with a wrestle, which has a 50% with a reroll 75%, but you might not put the reroll in if you don't get the first one. I mean, you've just got to try, right? Like, you can't not try. And I haven't got enough players to do other stuff, so I based the wrong player. Strong start. Yeah, I just based the wrong player. That wasn't clever. Ball goes down. There's one horrendous scatter for me here. She does not take, although that is not an amazing scatter either. What do we do here? I think it's a leap. I think it's a leap, in which case, do we do that first? Like, if that gets sent off, then that's not acting, which means you're looking at then very few humans acting next turn. Admittedly, one of them's pretty fast, but we're pretty fast too. It's just so hard. So hard to know what's right here. Because that's a 4+ leap in. Oh my God. Huge. Huge. Doesn't get caught either. Okay. Huge. Absolutely huge. Do I definitely still go for this? Or am I better off just bringing this back and saying you're not going to score if I stay here? I think I still go for it. Oh, wow. I was thinking if we at least make the leap, that's okay. If we fail the pickup, we've done both. Do we now dodge or not? Yes. Do we keep going and try to score? Like they're going to get the hit on us. They might power us with Mighty Blow. Equally, if we score, we give them a 2-turn. Like from here, it's really unlikely that they score. So I think maybe we hold here. Oh, tough decision. Like they've got a pretty good 2-turn. Might force Cindy on though. Might also snake. Might also get powered. Might use all my time bank. I'm going to stop. Blimey, I didn't realize how much time bank I'd used. Okay. Will I live to regret not scoring? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I should have JD Whitey. I really don't. Really, really don't. They've got wrestle here. Okay, they're going to go for the wrestle sack. Oh, makes it. That would have been a huge failure. Gets the full pow. Gets the armor break. Oh. Well, scoring is still not on the cards unless you pick it up and get it to this one this turn, which you can do. But it's risk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not impossible. I'm going to look pretty silly if it all works. Yeah, maybe just the one rush as well. You're right. Instead of doing 2 rushes, could have just done 1 rush. I just felt like I was going to snake if I did 1 more. Okay, goes for the scoring threat. I mean, that's probably a smarter way of doing it, isn't it, than going for the handoff this turn. So they have got the scoring threat. This is a big armor break as well. Oh, the thrower can get to it. Pretty hard to make it safe, but... They do their rushes and they succeed. Oh, I think I'm feeling pretty stupid about not doing the rush now. Oh well, I made my decision. Just have to see what happens. Okay, they do not like their dodge. So that gives us a chance again. There's pow. I think I need to follow so I can get onto it with this. Nice armor break. Pretty violent game. I think this now just wants to stand like here. If I want to score, I've got to go forward. At this point, are we committed to the not score? Well, we got the score, but they sub a 110. Way to victory. Thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. Thank you so much. And 2Ks come back as well. So they can still 110. We're definitely not safe on this one. But how committed are we to making the 110 bad for them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cindy's going on this drive. That's amazing. Because we could go double sidestep to make the 110 really, really hard. We have got grab though. I think we don't. I think the players are too valuable at this point in the game. So I think we just have to cross our fingers and hope the 110 doesn't work. Because the two players I can put on here, which would make this 110 much harder, are my 1-turner and my 1 wall dancer. At which point, especially with Cindy there, getting sent off anyway, Goose could quite reasonably say, you know what, I'm not going to try the 110, I'm going to try to kill. Okay. Yeah, this forces Cindy on. It wasn't guaranteed because there was KO rolls. But Dancel Saunders did me a solid by staying out. Hey, one of those was a leader reroll corner. We were keeping that safe. God, I'm glad Griff's out. That was a very nice stomp. Great job by English Breaks Fast. Humans have only got 1 reroll for their 1-turn. But it's a really good 1-turn though. They've got movement 7 on the thrower. Human throwers obviously pass on a 2+. And then you've got a movement 9, edge 2 sprint. Like 1 push gets that in range right away. No kick skills, so we just got to go for it, see what happens. Cheering fans, not a timeout's the most important thing. One of Goose's players gets +1 AV for the match. Probably should be the 1-turner. It is the 1-turner. Oh, starting with the bomb to clear tackle zones. Why not? Why not? Like, Cindy, makes the dodges less. Gets a power there looking for a push. They've re-rolled for the push with the grab. Do you know what? I really like that use of Cindy. That was super crafty. Pow, they might have preferred a push there because now at least they've got to do 3 rushes. That's a KO. We've got to do 3 rushes, and looks like there's going to be a handoff here in tackle zone. So 3+ pickup, 3+ handoff, and then some 2s. Is this in an awkward square for them? It kind of is, isn't it? Actually. Oh, they're going to knock the tree down? They could, couldn't they? It's a 1 dice, though. No reroll. I think you might be better off just doing the handoff, given there's no reroll. Given it's stand firm and there's no reroll, I think you're better off just doing the handoff with the built-in catch skill, but I'm not totally sure. Oh, I thought they failed to pick up for a second there. Makes a catch. So now, yeah, because of this, you've either got to do a jump over, which you've got to do the 3+ dodge anyway. It's only one 3+ dodge, but it's something. I still really like the Cindy play. Cindy play was crafty.
I wonder if this team has been a bit bloodthirsty before kickoff.
Fails it. Oh boy, the reroll being gone. They didn't have it for the rush. Huge. Okay, so we're 1-0 up. Okay, that is huge. That is huge. We are now in a strong position for sure. Who do we most want to hit? I think it's the thrower, don't we? With the tackle, with our mighty blow, not tackle. So let's punch you. I'm going to be greedy because we've got 3 rerolls for 110. You in here just to cancel some assists. Let's get you an assist.
That's a holding.
Pow, lovely pow. Doing 3 dice on this one. No removal. Pretty tempted to do a big run up and try and foul this. We're down 1 at the moment, so we're currently on 10 for the second half. If I get another one sent off, we're on 9. There's some high value targets here. They have still got their Apo. No, I think there's not.
So, none of the knockout players seem to have
Okay, so we stayed on 10. Did their KOs all stay out as well? No, we don't know that. We don't know if he's on 10 yet. They haven't done the KO rolls. They do that first. Cindy did get sent off. Their KO stayed out. Ours didn't. Wow. Okay, things are going our way. I mean, it's not game over, but things are definitely in our favour right now. Cindy got a 1 on Argue the Call, and we got our KO on Guinness. And Dancel Saunders is not a human player. Dancel Saunders knows he's a wood elf, and so putting him on a human team makes him feel all uncomfortable. Whew. I would absolutely stuck the boot in. Of course you would, Collie. I don't doubt that. Maybe it would be right. Honestly, maybe it would be right to stick the boot in there. Definitely, could be right. Not for a second. Feeling 100% on that decision. It's like a demo piece of why you should never play humans. Goose has not had the luck here, for sure. For sure. I felt like it had started badly for me with those removals, but yeah. Things have changed. So it is 11 plays 10. We are up. I think we don't need to faff about. If we can score, we score, but I also want to not be an idiot about it. I really, really would like to get 2 more SVP on tree, so I'm probably going to let them in the halfling, but the halfling hasn't got lift or a pal. Maybe not. Maybe we start with you. You there. All right, see what happens. What happens is we get a free catch and a free reroll because we haven't been lucky enough. Nice pow. Like, I'm pretty sure it's out of range, but maybe I should check. Maybe I should do like the basic simple things you're supposed to do right away. Oh, it's actually not out of range of... I just said that and I realized, no, there's someone really fast in the team. It's not out of range of someone who could hit it on a 1 dice. So that was not very clever. Very narrow. Need to spread this out next turn. Not a great first turn, even though we got the removal. I think, as in, like, I don't think I played it well. Not that I think the dice went fine. The dice are pretty good. Like, I think I didn't play that turn very well. I shouldn't be this narrow. Yeah, it was a very unlucky situation that removed Griff. And, like, that's the thing, right? Like, we can say, like, humans, like, the weaknesses of them. Yeah, like, TV, like, 1350 humans aren't as good as TV 1660 Wood Elves or 1690 Wood Elves. And that's why you have the inducement. So it's the fact of, like, losing Griff that easily was pretty, like, huge in terms of changing the, like, nature of the game, right? Like, if that doesn't happen, the board looks very different. But that is also, like, very much why, like, even elves should be getting now, like, the dirty player sneaky get, which this is my first game with the snurty. I still hate calling it snurty. I don't know why I'm calling it snurty, even though I hate it. Yeah, like, the sneaky get dirty player is first game, and they're just so good. It's kind of... That's just kind of an issue with Blood Bowl in the 2020 rule set, like the value of that one piece for getting rid of a very expensive opponent's piece. I think we go after the tackle now. I think you'd be crazy to say it wasn't extremely unfortunate for Goose. Like, I think he was extremely unlucky. Like, yeah, if anyone's making a case that Goose wasn't very unlucky, I think I will disagree with you strongly. I don't think I need to move this ball up still. We don't need to score. I don't think I moved the tree because it could root. We don't want to give it an excuse to. Don't give your trees excuses to root, chat. I feel like that's another of those sentences that the Big O people would find amusing. Because root, as we've established, has a different meaning down under. Pro comes in. That was a 3 dice for tackle. They didn't get it. Yeah, more not so great luck. They did get another hit on it though. It's just a really rough spot to be in as Goose. Like you're being banged out by elves, and that is definitely like part of like what I built my team to do, right? Like this was lucky. This was a random mighty bow, but I've got a mighty bow here, a mighty bow on the tree, and like a war dance with mighty bow as well. So part of what my team can do is murder, but it's still not the dynamic you need if you're playing a human team, is it? Pow. Dodge this. Yeah, I think I do. It was maybe a little bit silly using it there because the snake would have been like a really unnecessary bad thing that could have happened to us. It's very avoidable. Oh, that's lovely, Mrs. Stairs. And possibly means I shouldn't answer Bubblenut's question. Come on, Blood Bowl Nut. You play in the Aussie time zone all the time. Yeah, so it's like, honestly, like, I genuinely do think that. I think that humans are often one of the toughest matchups for Wood Elves because a normal human team has got Tackle and Mighty Blow on at least one player, has Mighty Blow on a bunch of players, and is almost as fast as Wood Elves, and is cheaper than Wood Elves. So I actually think it's honestly, genuinely, like, one of the matchups that's often really bad for Wood Elves. I will say that Goose didn't have the Tackle Mighty Blow, so that was one thing that was clearly good for us. But they did have the jump over, love it. They did have obviously a ton of inducements. So yeah, there were for sure ways that this could go much worse for us. And by the way, we still have not won here. Just going to keep reiterating that. I still see ways this can go wrong for us. Do that after, because what are you? Should have moved that first. Fine.
That's cards. Even Seedish struggled to
I actually changed my plan a bit halfway through here, which is never a good idea. Try to stick to the plans you make. Don't change your plan halfway through. Because when you change plans halfway through, that's how you end up putting that in there when you didn't really mean to. Don't want to stand that up now because it'd be a chain push. Could have gone for the 3+ dodge, but not sure I would have gained enough from it. I was originally thinking you're using this and hoping to roll a power because then you clear that, right, so it doesn't have to dodge. And then halfway through I thought, actually, why don't I stick that one tackle piece on my tree since it's one of the pieces that's most likely to be a threat to the ball. And that, that just threw off my whole plan. Which is why you should stick to the plan or make a better plan. Yeah, totally, Mr. Christie. Like I love humans. like in Blood Bowl. They are a team I love, and I could see myself even like re-rolling to play them in Rebel sometime. Like I really enjoy them, but they are definitely like a frustrating team, right? Like the whole hybrid team thing, right? Like it's really hard to pull that off and make it effective against everything. In general, I think they're better against elves, worse against the bash teams, but that's exactly why you also might be then building to try and make them better against the bash teams.
He sees it.
There and there was, yeah. Okay.
That player's like a streak of light.
There's a streak of something, Jim. Call it what?
Trying to do this ultra cautiously and take as few risks as I possibly can.
Oh dear. I hope that player has wit and will.
Players barely
Okay, you just stand up. Thanks for the follow, Cara Woodworking. I think the issue for Mongoose is what Lino's on his team. Maybe, Collie, maybe. Followers of long-term followers at some point would have seen me do the lineman is bloat human team. Get in there, Lewis. Who's Lewis? Is that one of the players? Okay. Trying to see if there's a Lewis here now. Don't know where Lewis came from.
Tactic is for the intellectual elite. The other is the simple.
Hybrid teams, the bane of my existence, can't play them. Like as in you can't play against them or you can't play with them.
An astrographite is made from copper, sand, gravel, bone dust, and the skulls of wild players' agents.
I think like what's really like definitely true with the hybrid teams is like you have to get comfortable with those 3+s and you like have to like come to terms with what they are and what they aren't, because they definitely can feel like the hardest role ever to roll a 3+. Like sometimes that feels completely impossible, but sometimes actually like we can over imagine how unlikely it is, right? If you've got dodge skill, it's going to succeed 8 out of 9. And if you keep at it, those numbers will actually happen. So Goose has kind of forced me into doing a block without block skill here, I think. I mean, obviously, we're elves. We could just go for a 2+ to score. That's always an option. But the maths say you're better off to do the block, which has a 1 in 9 chance to fail, but then you can reroll it, so it's half that. I'll take this first because it's safer. Because we're also thinking about, like, okay, if this does fail, like, how bad is the fail situation? Oh, that's a 1 dice. Why did I think that was a 2 dice? That's definitely not a 2 dice. In which case, I am going to have to do the dodge, aren't I? 1 dice here, 1 dice there, or pop you in there for 2 dice. Okay. Maybe I was just overthinking this. Because now I can put you here, and I can go 2 into 2. I was just overthinking it. There it is. And no reason to stall. There that is. Well, I was saying before the game that maybe it's just like time I ran out of luck, but apparently it hasn't happened yet. Apparently it hasn't happened yet. Oh my goodness. Right. 3 turns, they need to score twice. So I think we can be pretty... Well, I think we just do chevrons, don't we? Well, are they just going to 1 turn? They're probably just going to 1 turn, but I think we still chevrons. Weirdly, like, even though it definitely isn't like the 1 turn defense, I always feel like chevrons is not also like that easy to 1 turn against. Maybe it's more easy than I think it is. Never really tried, but like, it's definitely the right thing for them to try 1 turn here, so maybe we should have set up for that. Dancel Saunders has stayed out all 3 KOs. The fake Dancel Saunders absolutely knew which side he was playing on. That'll teach Goose to take one of my players. The fake Dancel Saunders. Oh my god, I'm a blitz. To be fair, Teasel, the fake Diesel went off on turn 1, but the fake Dancel Saunders has not been playing. Okay, so it's a rush to get underneath that. We've got 6 players. If I punch the... Let me 1 dice. Like, we're definitely going to go and try and run you under the ball. That gives us 5 other players. So maybe let's just move you up so you're almost under the ball with sidestep. Then let's try to punch you on a 2 dice. Let's run you away, because I think we don't need to be taking unnecessary risks at that point. Fine. The one turn is definitely still possible here. I think this has failed.
That's a
Yeah.
key technique.
A lot of ones there.
That signifies a great
A lot of ones that turn, not that they really mattered. So we may in fact have made the one turn easier.
another player on the block. Truly spitting teeth. Yes.
Oh, we're not going for the one turn. We are going for one turn. Okay, yeah. So he gets the push. Well, it doesn't get the push, but gets the power, which is as good as a push.
Fighting.
Gets Kaz. All badly hurts on the Kaz so far. All players are could replace, so not that important, but still, I guess better to do it that way than the other way. Oh, there you go. I shouldn't have spoken. If they somehow get to overtime, we are now down to 9 players. But it's a long way to overtime still from here for the humans. Not too hard to get this touchdown now, though. Pretty easy pick-up handoff. You'll do the jump over, but it's all twos. All twos except for the handoff. Makes the pickup. Makes the pass, makes the catch. We just jump over and then 3 rushes. Makes the jump over. Oh, last reroll with 2 more, with all 3 rushes to go. Makes it. All right. Humans aren't going quietly. Love to see it. So they've got, oh, and Dancel Saunders is back. They've got 2 turns to turn me over. I am on 9 players, but they are out of rerolls. It's not over. Like I've said this all along, because the thing is, right, if they somehow did this, and scored, go to overtime, Rebel operates sudden death overtime, they could just one turn. So yeah, not over. Don't say it's over. It's not over. Don't say it, because it's not. And Goose is exactly the sort of coach. He's a good coach who's not just going to, like all the way through that, right? Even as some of the dice were not helping him, like not going to just give up and like accept defeat. It's even like a little bit awkward to do a good anti-blitz defense here because of the shortage of players. I think this is definitely soft on this side now. But if I cheat this across and you're not responsive, I could just bring everyone forward. Is that better? Not really. Maybe a little. Dancel just gathering his energy to come and score 2 TDs. I mean, it would be hilarious if Dancel now won the game. Okay, high kick's nice. Catching it is also nice. So Goose has 2 turns. I think we're turtling, aren't we? I was like, do we actually want to turtle? But probably yes. Like, what I've done here is basically make it so they've got to pick one spot to go through, which will give me more options to then move away from it. I don't know if it'll work, but that's the idea. Would have been better if this was one square over here, actually, I think, because you'd rather they go wide than through the gap.
They are a great company to be affiliated with. Any problems you may have are incidental.
Isn't that the case?
Just a push, although might as well use the pro, because you've got, yeah, why not? You've got a push guaranteed. Gets another removal. If they somehow do this, we're going to be definitely short of players in overtime. Space this? No. Well, they can, but only if you come through.
Their players like a streak of luck.
That's a streak of something, Jim. Call it luck. Yeah, sounds like a good old-fashioned fight.
Feeling a lot less comfortable than I would like to. Gonna have to roll some dice this turn. One of his with tackle. Let's make you come all the way over to this sideline.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the ball of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, after that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together. Nicely done. They've got the advantage, and it is Miss Shaw. If I had a goal for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. I only need 1 million. There's only one
I knew this was stupid. Why was I doing it even though I knew it was stupid? Got away with it. Um,
Now his body can move freely.
If the player is pushed, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are much more dangerous than players.
again, it's less good than I think it should be. Oh my god, is it there now? I haven't, Christopher. If it's that one, I'm buying it as soon as this game ends. Yeah, we will do that on stream as soon as this ends, if it's one I think it is. Oh shit. Grab. They could surf this. It's a 6+, but they could surf this. Oh shit, I forgot grab completely. Yeah, 6+, but if you get a push, it's a surf. That's the play. That's 100% the play. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that was so lucky. I completely forgot that. Woo. Wow. Professional blood goals, the way it plays. Oh my god. Just messaging Goose. Thank you oh, Goose is here. Goose, thank you for the game. You were super unlucky with the Griff situation in the first half. The snake into the removal really changed the game completely, which sucks. So yeah, I'm sorry. But well done, like making it so hairy at the end, despite all that. Like I thought you definitely like stuck on that in a way that lots of people wouldn't. So yeah. I'm sorry, not sorry about fouling Griff, because you would have done the same thing. Griff needed to be fouled, but it was pretty unlucky that Griff wound up on the floor. I don't know why I clicked that. I was looking for the validate button. Is there no validate button? Oh, Goose validates. Okay. I've already done it. So it's a tough one. Like, obviously, like everything broke my way in a big way. Like when Griff tripped up and then I managed to get rid of him, like that swung things massively in my favor. But I will say that like I definitely was not completely like, it was a calculated gamble knowing that you were going to end up fouling my mighty blow piece, right? Because I thought if I forced you back, because we were getting to the middle point of your drive, I was like, if I force you back, maybe you'll get stretched too thin when you try and come forward. So it went like a million times better than I could ever have hoped it would. But like I thought that was like maybe a way I could find a way into the drive, because I was just worried with Griff and the catcher that I wasn't gonna have a way into the drive. So like the foul on that one was a little bit bait, but it also could have totally backfired on me. So like it's kind of like I don't want to toot my own horn too much for it, because it definitely could have gone your way and not mine. But like yeah, I was a little bit like trying to see if that could go my way. So it was like a calculated gamble, which paid off way better than I could ever have hoped it would. Because like yeah, the other way that could have gone is you could have just fouled and Kaz this, and I would have been on 10 players already on like turn 4, like 10 players for the whole game because my bench was already gone, and then you could have scored anyway, and I would have been like really in trouble in the second half. So I did not hate your line on doing that either at all, because like the thing is that's totally a way you can win the game, right? Like if you just Kaz me out, that's totally a way that you can win, and maybe even like the normal way for humans to win. So I don't know. I also think I made a big mistake on the first time I hit the ball when it was uphill, because I went for that with the wrestle one on the uphill, and I only thought afterwards if I'd gone for it with the juggernaut one, I could have made it go 2 into 1. And then I think I maybe made a mistake by not doing one more rush after I sacked the ball the first time. So I think I made heaps of mistakes, to be honest. The biggest one, definitely that last turn, just for getting grabbed, because I thought I wasn't surfable, and then suddenly I realized I was. But lucky for me, like you were out of rerolls. You were also unlucky on your first one turn, so I think I was pretty lucky. It was a weird calculation. I was saying it during the game, like I was like weird calculation of whether or not I should try to score on the war dance when I first got the ball on your drive, or whether I should then should I have scored when I did on turn 7, like because I knew you had a good one turn. But it wound up forcing Cindy on, which was good. Oh, I really liked your Cindy play. Like if she's gonna have to be on for that turn, why not? Like use her to try to get rid of a tackle zone. It didn't even enter my mind until you did it, and I was like, oh yeah, like why not? Like try and make that easier. So that was cool. That was a cool play. But yeah. It's been really cool to play you twice, like to get to play you here and in ZFL. I hope you noticed, by the way, because I did, that Dancel Saunders, after you took him onto your team, got KO'd and then didn't play the whole game, because Dancel Saunders is not a traitor. Now, of course, Teasel did the same thing, got Kaz and didn't play. But still, Dancel Saunders was absolutely with the Wood Elves, as he always would be. But yeah, anyway, for everyone watching, we know our opponent already for the next round. Spoilers, sorry for other playoff games, although they've all happened a few days ago. So if you're getting spoiled now, you should be paying more attention. We're playing Toast Guy next round, who is another of the great old hands of Rebel, someone who's been in Rebel for a really, really long time and has been kicking bum for a really, really long time. Another North American like Mongoose, so we're going to another trickier one to schedule. But definitely, I'm going to say against me, the fan favorite here, playing Black Orcs. I think I'm going to be the villain in this matchup for sure. Maybe I have been in all of them, I'm not sure. But yeah, Black Orcs with no tackle, but maybe won't need it because they've got all the grab. Only a little bit of Mighty Bow, not a huge amount of Mighty Bow, but they'll be able to definitely do some bullying here. Definitely going to be able to get some good fouls. Going to be able to get some inducements. With some very earnestly named grown-up names here, Poo Poo Magoo and Wee Wee McGee. But yeah, Toast Guy's another of the awesome legends of Rebel. So I don't know if Toast Guy's ever actually won Rebel, even though he's always been competitive, super competitive. So I think he might be going for his first one. He's won Clan, I think, but not sure if he's on Rebel. So yeah, will be super fun to play Toast Guy. Another one who I'm pretty sure I've never played. Yeah, the other semi-final will be between Ameno, who we played last season in playoffs. We beat Ameno in maybe the quarterfinal or semi-final last season, and they killed our tree. They knocked out Lumi last round. Lumi, who we beat in the final last season. So yeah, big scalp for Ameno and the Nurgle. And then we've got J-Lev, who I think is in his first season of Rebel and kicking bum, but we all know J-Lev's a great player as well. So J-Lev or Bob, I don't know Bob. Bob's anyone I'm not so familiar with. So J-Lev or Bob will play Ameno in the other semi-final. So yeah. Oh, you're right. Toast Guy is one of the most infamous final losses in Rebel history. You're right. Because Toast Guy had the Sage on the back foot. Toast Guy had, okay. Yeah, exactly what Zord said. And by the way, Toast Guy, by all rights, should have had no chance in that game because Toast Guy on turn 0 of that game, the game starts and Toast Guy is the underdog. I think playing Skaven is the underdog with Glart on his team, and Glart gets sent off on turn 0. Not sent off, sorry, rock, because it wasn't sent off back then. Gets a rock thrown at him, gets killed, and is gone on turn 0. So Glart was gone at the start of the game, all that inducement lost before he even started. And he still got to a position of being able to win the final if he just made if he just made a few dice. And as Zord said, he added a 2+ he didn't need to do with the pathing, and he failed the last 2+. It was an incredible final. I don't know if it's on YouTube anywhere, but I remember it being one of the ones where, again, I was a lot newer to Rebel then, but I was just totally gripped watching it live. I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? So in my mind, it was an amazing final. And I remember Sage afterwards celebrating because Sage was his opponent. So yeah, that was another great Rebel moment, I think. Not so great for Toast Guy, so maybe Toast Guy gets to have his redemption arc this time, or maybe we are the big meanies who ruin it. We'll have to look at our roster and TV and stuff. God, we're huge now. We get the War Dance back. That's only with 14 players though, so I'm probably not cutting that much. I'm going to have to not let him get Morg, so we'll have to draw the line at Morg and work backwards from there. Anyway, I was going to wrap it up for YouTube, but let's have a quick look at the shop because this is relevant for YouTube people as well. Oh my God, it is here. Oh my God, that's so cheap as well. Oh, it's because I've already got most of the parts. Yes. Can anyone in chat guess what Alpha Chad's going to be wearing from now on? Oh, this is perfectly timed for ZFL because in ZFL, Alpha Chad just got an armor up on a stat level. So I was actually hoping to give him strength up, but didn't roll it. But how perfect that Alpha Chad gets an armor up and now we have a cosmetic to look like armor up as well. Fancy new runes. I'm buying this without even thinking about it. And I'm going to love this week's Falcons event. Does that mean I'm actually going to love it or I'm going to hate it? Sounds a lot like the sort of thing that the DM says before making something awful happen in your RPG. Anyway, let's put that on a player quickly. Spoilers! Shoot, spoilers! If you're watching this on YouTube, well, yeah, hopefully I'll put the ZFL game up first on YouTube. Let's go put it on my MisspelledTrees first. Oh, who gets it? Does Algade get it or Lady? I think Lady Gade gets it. She was the champ today. She was the one who saved us because we didn't have Algade, so she gets the customization for this team. Wait, where is it? I just bought it, but it's not here. It's called Spirits. Oh, it's that one. Okay, just make it obvious. Oh my gosh, Lady G'day. That looks so good. Oh, I really want to see it on the pitch now. Anyway, this is a very, very, very long ending to the YouTube video. If you are loving the Rebel YouTube videos and you've stayed around this long towards the ending, please do hit that like and subscribe. If you've stuck around this long as well, do check out Mongoose's Loosest content as well. He mostly just streams the ZFL stuff these days, not the Rebel stuff, but he's an awesome streamer. Has been doing the second helping shows for ZFL season. He's lovely and you should follow him.